Alright, hey y'all, it's Pizza Hulk. We're back in the long dark. I had to take off pretty quick on the last episode, but I thought I'd come back and do a little bit more. Let's see, we should read. There we go. See if I can get a couple hours on the sewing book here. Oh, we got it. Nice. I'm at the farmhouse here in Pleasant Valley. Here we go. And we got here from Timberwolf Mountain, where I spent about 15 days.
Come on, little fire.
Shooting some of the few bullets I had, taking out a couple of deer, a bear.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
And got all the skin clothing I wanted at that point. Was it an Aurora? Oh man. Ah, whatever. Of course it is. That's alright. We'll do all the rabbits at once then. We don't really need water. Well, just in case. I used the match, you might as well do something with it. Wrong cabinet. Some of those. Make a couple teas. Work on my food skills a little bit. And we'll get these rabbits going. Okay. And I'm trying to decide whether I should keep the fire going or just see if I can sneak in enough time on this book. Yeah, sometimes they don't last very long. Yeah, we'll just see. How many copies? Oh my god. These rabbits will help fill up my belly here a little bit. Good. Yeah, we'll hold on to it. Let's see what we got in my snack drawer. Yeah, maybe we'll eat some dog food. Well, I could cook that real quick, I suppose. Now, the question... Alright, I'm gonna go... Wow, it's really bright in there. Oh, man. Try to grab a couple of these. You can barely hear the radio. You can hear it better up here. Right, let's see if we can get some reading in before I get too tired.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
The lights go out. One more. Oh, we finished it. Fantastic. Good, good, good. Alright, well, I'll do like 6. A little mater soup, a little dog food. Delicious breakfast. Breakfast of champions. Okay, I really do wish I had a little more food, but we'll just have to make that work. Alright, that should get us started. I don't know if I'll need the leather though. First things first, we're gonna sew ourselves up here with whatever we need. We're in pretty good shape actually. Let's work on these. There we go. I was wondering, I mean, man, I've been really killing it on the sewing, and usually. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this, so I can get it at least up to level 2. Oh, there we go. See if that made a difference. I think it did. I think it was at 36. So, added a bit more there. We'll leave that for another day, probably. Alright, so we got ourselves straight. Let's go into the cabinet. And we'll grab... Oh, we'll fix those just for giggles. This one... yeah. And, maybe a hood. We'll see where that gets us. Why not? That should do it.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I know. It's gonna be alright. Alright, I'll grab some water. This. And we're gonna save some of this dumb stuff. But this will be nice to have us back up for. 50%. Hold up. I think I got it. Yeah. Even better. Now, do I do some more or do I try to get out of here? Let's see what it looks like outside. Oh. I'm not even sure what I put in here. What am I missing? Wait, I'm gonna get rid of this crap. My other jacket. Fairly important there. Oh, let's see. I got plenty of this stuff. Yeah, I think that'll work. Hopefully, well, we'll see. See what the weather's doing. doing some pretty nice things, it looks like. Alright, so I had mentioned in my previous video I wasn't going to spend too much time here. I was going to leave what I consider to be the major things and get out of Dodge. That's kind of what I'm going to try to focus on. So I'm going to get hopefully to the town. But we're going to stop over at the barn here. This is my personal Interloper Immersion run. I play a hunting survival game. Animals will be on passive. Which means we are fairly safe from them. I'm going to do myself a favor and give myself just a little energy boost. I made it up to the signal tower. It was alright. I found some decent loot. I was hoping for some clothing, but it's fine. We're in pretty good shape already. Now, I stuck around in Timberwolf until I had the rabbit and the deerskin clothing. Other than that, I had your basic vest and shirts, whatever. Found and used up a hacksaw there. But I didn't get much from the containers. There's a Wolfie boy. I'd explain why I believe in the animals being on passive. Like, particularly in that situation, there's only one wolf. I don't think in any situation, generally speaking, one wolf is going to come after you. Unless we're like, let's say 3 months into the game. You've got the animals depleting quickly, whatever. But that's not how it works. Oh, I was hoping for a couple arrows. It's not looking too good at all. That's alright. Anyway, I'm mostly just killing time until the March 15th. We get the DLC and updates. Looking here, you can find some decent loot. I'd like a lantern, if possible. Be nice. I could use it to look around in here. It's kind of dark. Sometimes you can find like a hacksaw.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
You know, I'd like a pry bar. So far I've lucked out. Like, seriously lucked out and haven't needed it. Oh, there we go. I want those. Very much so. Although I can probably find some in Mystery Lake too, but... At least now I know I have them.
Best be prepared for anything.
Oh, sorry, sir. Or ma'am. That's kind of what I was afraid of.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
We can hope. Sometimes you can find them in the tool chests. We'll see if we luck out.
I'll take it.
Oh. Stem. Oh well. It'd have been nice to get in there, but I mean, whatever. Yeah, I'm good. Let's go. Now, feel free, like I said, if you see something and you're like, I don't understand why he's not looking over here or doing something over there. It's because, you know, I've done this a few times. And you can see there's nothing. So, I did think I would stop and take a quick look. I'd go look in the car, but again, I don't have a pry bar. There. Where's the other bridge? Ugh. I actually have the blizzard badge on, so this is a 25% reduction in the wind. I'm probably overweight too, but that's probably not super helpful. But again, having played this game a lot, it's it's noticeable. Maybe I like to tell myself that, I don't know. I just really am like not a fan of the wind in this game. It's like a couple other things, you know, it just needs, I feel like, a little more nuance. For me to add some more, you know, realism to the game. I love to point out that I lived in one of the windiest places on Earth, or at least in America. In the mountains of Colorado. The National Wind Research Facility was like 40 minutes from where I live. Yes, they have one. Wolfie boy. But anyway, I've been in a place with sustained heavy winds, with like huge gusts, all the things that, you know, happen with that kind of stuff, and I'm telling you, this game is ridiculous. Well, I completely missed. This isn't super necessary. Almost missed him. Alright. This place is always boarded up. Carcass or a dead guy over here? Be a dead guy. The church, I mean, I'll go in there, but there's not going to be anything. It's usually just a piece, like a scarf you can pull apart for some cloth and some books. Start fires. I'm sure I'm going to be able to see. Very well. Mariner's Peak. I love a Mariner's Peak. But I'll even squint down so you can see. Look. 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 There you go. And a scarf. We'll do a little looking and looting. Probably be here for a day or two. Unless I luck out with the weather. I mean, never mind. Unless the weather's bad, then it might take long. I left over 40 cattails at Timberwolf Mountain. Just left my emergency stash completely behind. We're slowly building up though. Alright, let's go see this dead guy. that. I have sprains off because I think sprains are dumb. This little house isn't here. Oh, whoops. I'm going to jump in this one if it's open real quick. These little houses that are sort of under construction can sometimes have tools. Yeah. It might have a pry bar in here. Be nice. Now, if I knew any more about Interloper loot tables. I can't see very well. Might have to hit this one again. A quick look anyway. Nothing too obvious. I'll come back in here. There's some more light. I forgot what I was saying too. But anyway, sometimes you can find tools or some matches or something when the house is under construction. Peek in this truck real quick. Weather's all right. Haven't come across a lot of locked stuff. I mean, I haven't come across much in them, but really these 3 lockers are it. Let's speed this up a little bit.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
You can find little things laying around here sometimes. Occasionally there's like a backpack or something. Pry bar. There it is. Boom. Sometimes there's a pry bar. And over here, sometimes you can find saplings that are already cured. So I would always peek in here. I think I found a rabbit skin once. I found like 2. The best probably was 2 cured birch saplings. And sometimes you can find a reishi mushroom over there in that other spot. This thing's almost always empty.
I think I can use this.
Of course. Alright. There's not much here. There's this house, there's the store, there's the church, I mean the community center here. And then sometimes across the way there's a house you can loot. We'll see in the morning. Nice thing about this place is that it doesn't matter how dark it is. You can see the deer head on the wall probably. A little bit of light around. There's a couple little places like back over here. This light's always here. So it's actually a pretty decent place to see in the dark, as it were. But we got stuff to do and we need a fire anyway, so. Do a bit of looting. Something like this, you can get some firewood over here. There's a fireplace. Doesn't look like it. Sometimes always look on the mantles for matches. Yeah, this part of Pleasant Valley's been pretty light on the loot. Let's see how it goes. Alright, let's go ahead and just get this going. Yeah, why not? Make some water. I'll probably just leave those cans here.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Same setup I did at the house. I like to throw the food up top. Basically everything else down below. Oh, I forgot to do that. Actually, let's throw a couple more on.
This will come in handy.
That will come in handy, actually. Getting lots of sodas. These sodas are great. It's just like a soup or anything else. I mean, anything that you can get, you know, more than one thing out of. It's fantastic.
Probably useful.
It is useful. You get some cooking score. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I did too badly, honestly. That was pretty good.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Just go ahead and cook it up.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
That's nice. Unfortunately, I don't really, I mean, if you have a hack, or, oh, I have a hammer. I can break this down. I was going to say, if you have a hammer or a hatchet, get the word out, people. You can chop that down. Apparently a hammer, too. I forgot. Running around with that big sucker. I like to look up here. Sometimes you can find bullets. Not too much stuff. Let's eat some soup. Some pork and beans. I'm even going to drink this tea. Okay, hydration and calories. We'll do one more. Round of water there. Now there's a toilet in here we can steal some water from too. We'll just leave it in there for now. This is one of those places you might want to revisit more than once, so.
Okay.
Nope. Not much going on this time. Minutes. Oh, where are we at? An hour left. They're such trash. I'm just going to go ahead and cook them. And I'm going to use the hacksaw to pull this meat off. We'll go through all that here shortly.
I'm not sure I'm carrying much more.
Oh, I forget which one. Oh.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
It, you better believe it, lady. 20 some odd minutes. There we go. We'll just nibble on that. And, here, let's just, well, I guess I'll use that in the morning. I'll drop this off, this, use. go. Yeah. Yeah. Good enough, good enough, good enough, good enough. Alright. Grab a drink of water. Check the time. I think, I don't even think I'm going to worry about this rabbit. Yeah, let's get some rest tonight. Oh, you know what? Did I leave a book behind? Yeah, I was kind of thinking. Not a problem, folks. We're going to learn about archery today. I'm an archer, baby. Yoink, we'll break this down. What do you get from this? Scrap? Oh. There we go. We'll look in this cabinet. Sewing kit, very nice. Alright. You can go. You can go. You can go. You can go. Let's deal with this. Oh man, don't forget it, pizza. What? Oh. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Hmm. That's how you do it. And then we'll grab this, that, this, and that. Let's do a quick check on the weather. Gold mining, whatever. Now, you do things your way, and I'll do things my way. If you know a better way of doing things, I say do it. But I like to do it this way. I'm gonna go loot a mine. Oh, the house is here. Oh, that's super awesome. Alright. These places are already blocked, always blocked, but this house is sometimes here. We open our first locked container. And nothing.
I don't know. Could end up being useful.
Alright. I wonder if that's a shortcut. Got energy. He stood around and read a book all day. No. What is this? Huh. Pizza's done quite a bit of exploring, but you know, I haven't explored everything everywhere. I'll tell you what though. The story mode is good for certain things. One of which includes learning the maps. The knowledge I have of Pleasant Valley, Black Rock, any of those places, is mostly due to the story modes. I'll tell you one thing I wish I had done was spend a little more time in Muskeg. Well, alright. Can't get out. Nothing. However, here's a cave. If you ever need one. Weather's not really bothering me or anything like that. It's more about time of day. And I have a nice bit of energy. The only thing I'm thinking I screwed up on is I didn't make any torches. But I'm hoping that either find a flare, maybe a lamp would still be nice. Yeah, that does work. Alright, works for me. Go! I've had many occasions where I walk out of this cave with, but one, I'm overweight, and two, a blizzard, or just terrible weather. But I'm looking for something in particular in here. There's a spot in here where you can find a pair of boots that basically do the exact same thing as the deerskin boots. But they weigh a pound 10 less, so. If I can find those and get them fixed up, I'll just leave the deer boots behind. Because at this point, leather is not going to be too difficult to come across to fix them. I have the low degradation on the loot. I can stand up and do this. Oh. I have a decent amount of matches, so I'm not worried about using a match. grab that. Torches I do have are pretty good. I still think I'm going to have to throw down a little fire somewhere and make a couple extras. It is too. I always forget how to do this. Yeah. Yep, I wanted to go that way first. I can already see quality tools and I think some rifle ammo. You actually move a little slower in caves. There we go.
Probably useful.
Ooh. Well, I'm killing it on the coffee. Now, I do have the amount of things that you can find in containers reduced, but it's not, it's on stalker level instead of Interloper. We'll grab some of this coal. You can get quite a lot in here. I don't really need a ton right now, so. Dead guy. Should be able to loot him from here.
This stuff will come in handy.
That will come in handy. Let's see if he's got a decent torch. 100%. So we'll just go ahead. Put them on. Scrap metal, more coal. I can't remember. Can I put a fire down in here? No. Alright.
I'll take it.
Those aren't the boots I'm looking for. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Ooh. Alright. You can see tons of coal, tons of coal. Yes. We'll go here first.
I think I can use this. This'll come in handy.
Yeah, they're not complete trash. Alright, I think I want to go left. Left again. Alright. Oh man, I think they're usually over here. I could be wrong.
needs this anymore.
They don't appear to be here at all. That's okay. Not too big a deal. Yes, we have made it to Coastal Highway, but this isn't. We're not staying. We'll probably be back later, though.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Yeah, the next good one we'll get. We'll just go back. Alright, let's go. Hey, we went to Coastal Highway. Alright, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a quick break, be back in about 3. All right, well. I don't want to get too far. There we go, that's right. That would be good. So coal in these caves and mines can respawn after a certain amount of time. So you might want to pick it up. That's really up to you. What your plans are. How badly you need it. But, like I said, the loot table's low. You can see there's a bunch of coal in here. There's even a box of it over here. No. So we might as well grab a little bit. Why not? I didn't get too much else out of it. Not too much else out of it. To the right or to the left? I can't remember. As always, feel free to break down crates and look for things. You have at it. It's got those funny wavy snowflakes. I'm a little concerned. That and my track record with this walk. Not so good. Go. Now the world is going to slowly get colder over time. The interloper setting is 20 degrees in 50 days. So it'll still be 20 degrees. It'll just take however long it takes. Wolfie boy. So like I said, even if you're a wolf hunter, and that's going to be your thing, you can, like I said, play in pilgrim mode or custom mode if you'd rather. I'd say play in pilgrim, and that way you get a little bit of you get time work towards your badges. Spit it out, pizza. You can also learn alternate routes and different ways to get around things. Shortcuts. You don't always need to climb a rope or hello. Necessarily have to have a wolf encounter. If you know where they're at, if you have an alternate route to get around them. You have a torch and a rock and a flare. I don't have a flare. I haven't seen a flare in quite some time. But a lot of times what I like to do, if it's going to be a long playthrough, if there's places that I'm going to come back to eventually, I'll try to like centralize the loot in a certain area. And that way when I come back, even if it's just to grab a few things, it's basically where I need it to be. For a quick retrieval, I was hoping to keep this torch alive. I was thinking about hitting this house up here, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll just do it tomorrow. Let me peek in the truck real quick. You know, I might just use a match and just...
Best be prepared for anything.
knock this out. We'll see how well we can see. Not too bad. Let's look around on the floor first then. Counters. In between things. The old candy bar. Let's see, we got a second toilet. The other house will have another toilet. So 3 toilets of water this
This stuff will come in
time,
handy.
if you need them. Soda. Alright, let's play the clothing lottery.
I'll take it.
I was gonna say it'd be funny if I got one out of every drawer. Alright. Look around in here. Whatever is available is fine. I'm more interested in like coffee or tea.
I think I can use
Oh
this.
my goodness. Really cleaned up on the coffee. Nice. Oh, come on. Today, please. I could go back to the barn. And that's one of those, those 3 lockers. I mean,
This will come in handy.
more than likely 2 are empty and 1 has maybe something cool on it. Yeah, just because it's locked doesn't mean there's anything good in there. This is pretty dark. Let's go in the back real quick.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Looks like we got a cookbook. Man, I got so many sewing kits. It's awesome.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Tea. Alright, good enough for tonight. I'm not certain there's much left in here anyway. Yeah, let's go.
This stuff will come in handy.
Plenty of antiseptic if you want it. Yeah, I'm tempted. You know what? I think I'm going to use a torch and I'm going to loot this last house. And that way I can possibly leave in the morning. Get all the cabinets and crap first, pizza. I'm going to leave all the curtains up. But that's another great thing about this place is there's tons of cloth here.
Probably useful. Firewood, another book. I'll take it. I think I can use this.
Anyway, I'm hoping, you know, basically there's nothing really that important left in the shop. Do a quick look around. You never know. Oh, pretty sure this is going to blow out the second I walk out the door, but we'll see. Yep. Mm.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
All right. What? There we go. This. Use. Just have the backup of those. Kind of crap condition, but what are you gonna do? Oh man, it's like I got like 24 coffees. It's insane. All right. Ooh, I kind of want that other thing at Quality Tools. I don't need to climb anything or do anything like that to get out of here. It'll definitely put me over, though. What are you doing on water? Yeah. You know, I think I'll just stick with the ones that I have. I have 2 here now. And there's a chance for more in Mystery. Mystery is going to be where my main base is going to be. So coming back here is not that big a deal. Nope. Still killed some time. No. Come on. Hmm. Okay. We have our sleeping bag, we have our cooking pot, we have a can, we've got a quality tool. See, the problem is that when I get into Mystery, I'm going to want to take some stuff from the dam. I know it. And we should probably grab something else like this and these, 2 of those. In fact, we'll drink one of those now. This candy bar. I don't need it. Alright, let's go. Hopefully. He says confidently. It's finally starting to cool off in this room. Pizza's rec room is a little on the warmish side. Now, there are some things you can do. Oh, how do you do it? Here you go. So you go here and you could write yourself a note. You could tag the things that you left here that are important. The thing is about, again, this is based on experience. I know there's a good chance that I might want to come back here anyway. More often than not, I can't bring everything from here to where to Mystery Lake. At this point, especially if I start in Nash Canyon, I've got, like I do, I have a hammer, I have a hacksaw, I have, excuse me, all this coffee, these sewing kits and everything, and so I want to bring that with me. Dang it. I didn't think about that again. Nah, we're doing all right. Now, as I mentioned before, you know, like I said, you go your way. Hold on. Oh. All right. Well, if you like to play along with Pizza, Pizza's got to take a quick break because I can't figure out where my phone is. So, you know, give me a minute. Alright, phone has been located. And the multiple texts have been answered. Alright, so what I was pointing out before I had to go was that I'm going this way. You guys figure out how you want to go. But I always think that I try to take, I mean, partially for convenience, but also partially for anyone that's watching. I always feel like my videos would be good for beginners. And sometimes this is really just sort of the easy way to figure out how to get somewhere. Almost died. Anyway, if you watch my videos, you'll see how to get to a lot of good loot locations. Major ones. And some of the easier ways to get there. You see, we're getting a little cold. I left in the morning. The only reason I left is because I knew I'd be warm enough. With my deer skin and rabbit skin stuff, the capuchin, the clothing I have. But I figure if you're watching this video, you should be able to follow along the routes that I take. And that can give you some solid ways to get around. And the fun's a pretty good loot. And the thing is, right now, I mean, clothing-wise, like I said, I'm in good shape. But I still don't have my central location set up. Now, I've already been, you know, through 3 regions, 4 if you really want to count that quick second in Coastal Highway. But, yeah, you know, I got to go through the dam to get there. And what I usually do is I go through the dam, I grab a few things, and then I use the trailers for storage. You know, look around for the moose, some saplings, some different things out that way, and then loot the dam and head on probably the blue trailers, look for a prepper's cache, and then head on out to the ranger station. Which is where I like to camp. Make my main base. You know, we're just cruising along. You can see this is just, it's fairly simple. We're just walking down a road. Pretty much been following it since we got here. You see this little bridge is a good place to let you know that you're getting close to getting out of here, and there should be a waterfall over here to my left. Now, there's the bear. If you want to go explore every cave and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Whew. It's like, oh my god, did I leave my crap rifle behind? I did not. again, animals aren't passive. Generally, it means you need to mess with them for them to attack you. But bears, you know, they're bears. They're just going to be bears. So. We're gonna... You might run, you might not. Either way, we're getting out of here. Well, obviously I didn't turn the harvestables way down. I think they're just on like high, maybe. I don't remember. I have to go back and watch my own video to remember. But again, now you know, there's a bear spawn there. We're not too far from the signal tower. We're not too far from a hunting blind. Let's get out of here. Bye, Pleasant Valley. You'll be missed. Okay. Well, that's it. Now, this is all connected, right, to that other cave system that we were in earlier. I just prefer going this way. Yeah. That's fine. Nothing. Man, they just...
Looks like this has been here a
That's
while.
fine. No. Alright, I think I need to go this way. I could go look for some loot. You know, alright, we'll do that. I got plenty of energy. Come down here real quick. Plenty of coal and wood, but not much else. Oh, nothing else. Let's get out. Ugh. Nothing. Plenty of coal, like I said. And that's good. I mean, tons of coal in this region, right? In fact, all around Mystery there's multiple places to find coal, actually, so really good reason to main base it out this way. We're just gonna leave. We got a deer carcass. It's a little tempting, not gonna lie, but not that necessary. Ladies and gentlefuns, boys and girls, people of types and all ages. Here we are in Mystery Lake. Well, mostly. Now, I mentioned earlier I was a little upset for leaving 40 some odd cattails behind, but we'll start building those back up. While we're in Mystery and in Muskeg and anywhere else. Energy is not really an issue, so we'll do a little jogging. Well, that wind was slowing us down. You're fairly safe back here, but eventually we're going to pop out into wolf territory. But you can find some rabbits along here. I believe you can actually start here, somewhere along this river. Right, snow's picking up. The wind's picking up. Snow's starting to fall. But it's only about noon. Haven't seen any bunnies or wolves yet. It'll probably be a while before I come back this way, so I'm going to go ahead and collect these. Oh, there goes the torch. I thought that might happen. But, I mean, honestly, I just kind of burned it to get rid of it. There he is. He's eating a rabbit. I thought I heard him doing something. I could try to steal his rabbit. He's after another bunny. I think I scared him. Let's see if anything's left on this thing.
This'll come in handy.
How much does it say it weighs? Does it say? 2.3 pounds. No. I'll get my own rabbits. So like I said, I mean, slowly but surely, the animal population will go down over time. Which again just fits my personal view of the situation. Hence the name Immersion playthrough. You can sneak down here if you want. Sometimes there's loot down here. Sometimes there's some pretty good loot. There's something down there. But it's not that big a deal. It pops you back down on the ice and you just have to walk around and do all this stuff again. I think it was just a can of food. Come on. There we go. Alright, this is a great place to find scrap metal, but we're not going to grab any from here. There, like I said, there's plenty of other places to get it. In Mystery. You can see just the ridiculous amount of wood that's around. You can basically go through the dam.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Pop out here, grab a bunch of wood, and then go the way I'm about to go. Quickly. Before it gets too weird. Looks like it's really trying to get weird out here. This is another weird thing where like the wind has an effect but no effect. It's not going to blow you off or anything. I can see it already. There's almost always a deer carcass here. I think on any level. So there's meat, there's a skin, there's guts. Right off the bat.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Well, we finally got a flare. It's a crap flare, but I mean, unless you're fighting timber wolves. Alright, let's get inside. First thing I want to grab is there's a cooking pot, hopefully down in this first room. We'll do a little looting in this bottom area.
Okay.
Because I prefer not to come back this way. Or through this bottom part again if I don't have to. However, that means I'm probably going to be...
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Pretty heavy. Here's my cooking pot. I'll tell you one of my favorite stories. So when the very first time I played this game, I started in Mystery Lake, like they tell you there. It was going pretty well. I'd gotten to the dam and then done some looting. I found a rifle. I found a pistol. I was super excited. And then a Aurora came. Well, I decided to sleep in here, not knowing what can happen here. And unfortunately, Aurora came, and I was fried, burnt. Oh, well, there you go, burnt to death. I see quality tools.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
It's so heavy. Want those though. And that just worked out. I mean, I ended up with 2 sets of quality tools here. Anyway, there's another set of quality tools back at the Pleasant Valley with a set of regular tools. I got
I'll
tools for
take it.
days. And I found a lot of crap there. Like I said, this usually ends up being pretty much a slog. This part through here. Sometimes you can find a jerry can or...
Thank you.
Dang, another hacksaw. They've been kind with the hacksaws. This scarf, you know, do what you want with it. It's usually here. Not always. And at the other end of the hallway, there's usually a torch. It can be 20%, it can be 100%. Looks pretty good.
I think I can use this.
Workbench. There's a fire barrel not too far from here. Let's see. Hey, we can jog again. If you're playing on a lower level, look for a knife in here. It's usually somewhere in here. And look on this desk. Sometimes you can find a pistol on this desk or some bullets.
This will come in handy.
Unbelievable. I can't, I mean, the coffee in this run has been insane. You can get an okay amount of cloth from this place too. There's blankets and random things around. Okay. Just a couple trash cans, I think, in here. Trash cans are funny. I mean, you can find a feather, all kinds of weird stuff.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Lots of good clothing, lots of good clothing. I prefer the other boots, insulated boots I think they're called. Yeah,
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I would think they would be an interloper, but maybe they're not. You want to look around these shelves, sometimes you can just find some random matches in here. Oh, that's that door I was telling you about. You can pop out and go get that firewood and then walk across the edge of the dam to get back inside, basically, down to where we were. I'm not sure how that ends up being lower than this level since they're basically at the same height. Yeah, sometimes this guy has an oil lantern, sometimes there's some arrows stuck in the door. Now I'm going to take a quick look at two spots. In our super speedy manner here. I'll be back in the dam. I'm gonna do some more looting, but just out of curiosity, I like to check these two spots. They're both behind the stairs. Sometimes you can find bullets. Sometimes you can find guns. So I'd really like a better rifle than the one I'm running around with, even if it's just a few percentage points better. And like I said, so this is one of the places where you can find a rifle. I'm really hoping to leave here, or I'm really hoping to find another rifle here. I do have the pistol though, and it's in really good shape. So no rifle, no soda, no bullets, no netting. Sometimes you can find some firewood or a book. Same thing down that way. I'll be back. I just kind of want to get out of here, drop some stuff off. I might be able to loot part of the top part of the dam. I don't know. Nah, I think I'll save it. I think I'll go look for moose and saplings instead. I do want to peek around real quick for a lantern, maybe. I guess I could hit the safe. You know me, professional safe cracker. 50 something. Something.
Best be prepared for anything.
I mean, whatever. Some mucklucks would have been nice, you jerks. I was gonna say, I think there's fuel in here, not necessarily a lantern. I'll peek quickly in this back office. Tools. Great. And then sometimes up here at the entrance. You can luck out. Yeah, they're just not really being real good with these lanterns. Real friendly light.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Oh, I got leather. Okay. Lots of loot opportunities. We're getting to the land of loot opportunities. And that's going to increase like exponentially through the more areas that we go through. Sometimes there can be a carcass here. I see it. We're not going to check it because we don't want it to go away. So we just know it's here for now. Another great thing about Mystery Lake, lots of dead deer and bodies usually. So pretty good feather farm. Get a little fire going. Wind just changed, unfortunately. We're gonna pop inside real quick.
I'll take it.
All right. Let's throw our food stuffs in here. My God, the amount of coffee is fantastic. It's being weird and laggy. You. 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 Okay. We're going to skip all this stuff and run down here and see if we can see if there's any moose sign. I highly doubt it. I don't know. I'm looking forward to the reset because I don't get very many moose, like ever. Period. Whether they're on very high or not, it doesn't seem to matter. So I've honestly been considering setting them on a lower level and seeing if that helps. But there's no moose here. In fact, I would be shocked if there's a moose in Mystery Lake. Period. Stunned, even. In fact, I've kind of given up looking for them. I mean, I look for them. I check for them in the usual places. They're just never there. But sometimes you can find a deer carcass in here. There's usually rabbits. Sometimes there's deer. Yeah, I must have let the harvest rolls up way high. Or I'm just getting lucky, you never know. Again, I'd have to go back and watch that playthrough. Another pry bar. Good to have a spare.
I think I can use this.
Nope. I don't think we can. Bullet. Hit him. Well, what did that do? Well, it's going to kill him eventually. It gets him out of the way. This isn't really the main point. But it also gives me some pistol score. And the pistol's not great until you get the score up on it, so... But I already have 64 bullets. Should be... Oh, I see what I'm looking for anyway. Never mind. Good. Fantastic. I can't even describe how happy I am. Let's see, what, 5 saplings here in the background? I'm not going to climb the rope. I'm going to get these guys and go. And I passed by so many saplings. In multiple regions with the ability to get some. Some I wasn't able to. Like Ash Canyon, I couldn't get any, but I could have grabbed some in Timberwolf. I could have grabbed some probably. If I had put a little more effort in Pleasant Valley. But I didn't really go to those places where you can find saplings there, so. Yeah, that wasn't going to happen. Why though? Well, because I knew that one, I have, like I said, this kind of stuff is on a decent amount. Two, no matter what, Mystery Lake's pretty good for saplings. You can usually get a few in Muskeg, Broken Railroad, Milton. So what I'll probably do is, not probably, this is what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is, while I'm here, on this end of Mystery, we're going to go back. I doubt we'll get there before that fire's burned out, but at least we'll have some water. Tomorrow, blizzard or not, I can loot the other half of the dam. We'll run down here. Sometimes you can see some saplings here. Now, I always point out that, in particular, some things you want to check more than once. Because I've gone through areas before and like nothing was there, no saplings, and then come back and then there's like 3 saplings. And you're like, wait a minute, there's no way they were there before. Yeah, they weren't. We're going to see if we can pick up some birch bark, just for giggles. Like I said, no moose sign. I am 1000% unsurprised. There's some cattails. We're just going to leave them. Ooh, there's a piece of fur. Not today, though. The fire's still burning. It's cold outside. Let's see if we can get up there. The wolf or wolves. Usually it's one can hang out around here, so be careful. Alright, we got water. Yes, we got, ooh, 1 minute. Oh, it's too windy. That's fine.
I wonder if I can drop any of this here.
Yep. These are working now. Warm up and dry off a little bit. Why not? Now it's blowing it out. So here's the thing. There's probably going to be another cooking pot I can find. So I'm going to drop the crappiest one and leave it here. So I have one here. This is usually a secondary cap, especially if I'm going to be maybe something down here, but since I'm not, it doesn't need to be that great of a camp. So, alright, I need to take a quick break. You know what? I'm just going to end the video right here, and then I'll start a new one shortly. I'm having fun. I'm going to keep it up, but I feel like this video is going on long enough. People might need a break.
This will come in handy.
Maybe you have to run to the restroom like I do. I don't know. Alright. Yep. Alright. We're in a good spot, so if you want to know, the plan is to continue hanging out here for a little while. We'll get some stuff taken care of, and we'll loot the top half of the dam, probably the blue trailers, etc. Alright. If you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And if you see this at a later date or time, thanks for watching. I really hope you guys are having a good day, and y'all be good to each other.